In this video, we're in Rome, and we're taking you to the best places we can find. Moses may have part of the Red Seas. Well, this piazzolo has conjoined 2 bits of Sicilian sausage in a 24-hour period. I'm not gonna lie, that looks absolutely fire. With some caveats, here's a fun fact. That sandwich yesterday was so big that I was too full. Come with us, because this video is going to be one of the best yet.
First part of our food tour is a coffee, because we need to get our daily dose of caffeine. Let's go!
First place of the day, and we're going for something a little more traditional Italian. This place is called La Vita and una Mozzico. This place is called La Vita e una Mozzica. It's a panini sandwich shop. This place will be absolutely crawling with motherfuckers soon. Chew out the line. There's a little ticketing machine. We're here first thing in the morning because no one eats paninis for breakfast, but that's what I feel like doing because I'm on holidays and this is our YouTube channel. I eat what I want. So let's get in there. The Eagle has landed. Let's talk about that place to start with. It is tiny. It is one of the smallest shops I've ever seen. A family of 4 walked in behind me and it was too full. It was too busy. You couldn't even get around each other. This absolute monster was €10. Let's get it open and have a look at what we're dealing with. He lifted out a loaf of bread and said, "This size, sir?" I shit myself and said, yes, Mr. Italian. So I've ended up with an entire week's worth of panini. I've got porchetta, which he grills in the oven. There's a little toasty machine, gets that nice and crispy. I said, give me something authentic. What's Italian? What's authentic? What's the real deal? He said, cheese. So on this, I've got mozzarella cheese cut to fuck and tossed into the bread. Nice and gooey cheese, nice crispy bread, nice and warm. I've talked too much. Let's go for a bite of this. Mostly bread. I got a fatty piece of that porchetta and some of that cheese. That porchetta's nice and roasted. It's got those lovely porchetta spices, classic Italian seasonings, the basil, oregano, parsley. It's fatty, it's rich. I'm gonna get on that. That's my next bite. Ain't no bread in that one, let's go. That time I got some of that crispy porchetta skin, even more of that fatty, juicy pork. The way it works here is everything's weighed out. The bread was weighed out, porchetta was weighed out, the cheese wasn't weighed out. This came to €10. That could feed a family of 3. This is only stop 1. We got at least 12 to 18 more hours in this city eating our brains out. Let's go find something for Steffi. Cheers, guys.
This place is called Origano, a very creative name. And I looked at the menu and I already have trouble picking or getting excited for one dish because there's so much I want to try. How am I meant to choose when there's so many classic Italian dishes on the menu? We're talking about carbonara. Yes, carbonara. We're talking about lasagna, pizzas. Here is my choice. Vegan fettuccine with a ragu sauce from Satan and vegan cheese. And a snack called souffle. Look at that cheese, guys. For vegan cheese, not bad. This snack souffle is a very traditional Roman snack, and it will remind you a little bit of arancini. It is rice as well, so it's a rice bowl with tomato sauce and vegan mozzarella cheese. And I've never had anything like this before, so let's give it a go. That's one of the most creamy vegan cheeses I've ever had. Crunchy fried crust, a very mild tomatoey flavor from the rice, creamy with the cheese. Perfect start. I've been craving this for years and I finally get to try it. It is a fettuccine with ragu sauce, and then in this case the meat supplement is seitan. In my opinion, super unique. Let's give it a go and see if this hits the spot. Finally! Very creamy kind of sauce, very rich, tomato based, fresh pasta. I'm in heaven right now. That's it for this place. The next place is gonna knock your socks off. Let's see what I can find next.
Guess what? Here's a fun fact. That sandwich yesterday was so big that I was too full. We had to call off the video and we've reconvened on a much sunnier day to finish the video. So directly behind me is Pizza Rustica. It's time for some Italian pizza, and what's better, it's going to be Roman style pizza. So we're getting some of that authentic, by the slice, weighed pizza as a little snack before we continue this video. As long as my stomach can handle it, let's get over there because it's 10:30 and I'm hungry. We've just ordered, come outside. We're hiding from the rain in a little alcove around the corner. We've got two types. We've got ham and cheese, and we got the salsiccia, which is Italian sausage. Look at that oil running off the edge there. That's how you know it's a sign of a good place. That place was called Rustica, and it was pretty freaking rustic. I'm not gonna lie, there's certainly been nicer places we've visited on this channel. It's done by weight. They weigh it on a scale, shove it in the oven, and then they cut it in half and fold it, presumably to avoid that oil ending up on your fingies. So that's enough chatting. Let's get in and try it. Fuck. I'm going to start with the ham because it looks quite good. I want to try that, and then we'll get into that massive sausage there. That's fucking tasty. Let's talk about that base to start with. Super crunchy, almost like a focaccia rather than a pizza. It's got crispy, crunchy bottom. It's got fat, juicy ham, and it's got that rich, fatty cheese. That is really nice, ever so slightly warm. You wouldn't want to be eating this cold. Let's try the Sicilian next. Sicilian. Moses may have part of the Red Seas. Well, this Piazzolo has conjoined two bits of Sicilian sausage at the corner of this. So that's where I'm taking my first bite. Like most people, I think I am team Neapolitan style, but this may be convincing me. It's crispy, it's fatty. That base, it's all about that base, that crispiness. The toppings help, but really it's about the texture profile of that bread. If you think this looks good, wait till you see what we're having for lunch, because we've still got time in this city. I can keep saying that because the weather's shit, and we might roll this into a 5-day video that was meant to be a 24-hour video. Let's see you at the next place. Third and final location of the video for food that I'm gonna eat, and we're gonna break with tradition and eat smashburgers in Rome. Let's see what the Italians take on big, greasy, fatty burgers is. I hope you guys like hip hop because it's playing very loudly above my head. Let's get this open. This looks good, it smells good, I'm excited. Let's have a see what we got in here. I'm not gonna lie, that looks absolutely fire. Check that out. It's a soft brioche bun, really soft. It's obviously been steamed. I've got the doppio, which is a double smash patty. I've got fresh tomato, raw white onions, and house-made special sauce. That is fire. Let's take a bite of this smash burger in the Italian capital. 3, 2, 1. Nice Maillard reaction on that beef. You can see there that it's sort of nice and charred, but there's still some depth to that patty. That sauce brings that creaminess that it needs. The tomato's a little bit old, the onion's a little bit old, the iceberg or the lettuce brings it back together though with a nice bit of crunch. This is a fantastic way to finish off this trip. Let's get into these chippies and stay with us because Steffi's about to eat something insane. Thanks for joining.
We're jumping straight into this one. I got a vegan burger from a place called Fonzie. They have multiple locations in Rome, so hopefully there will be one near you wherever you're staying in Rome. And this is the Beyond Burger. I haven't seen it yet, so let's see. First impressions, a very thick Beyond Meat patty, whiskey sauce I think, and a lot of onions and cucumber. Ugh. Okay, maybe mistakenly picked for instead of a pickle. I don't know. And a white bun with sesame seeds and some lettuce. Looks massive. It's time for a bite and it's gonna get messy. If you're near a Fonzie's burger place, you should check this one out. There is no other place where you can get such a big, fat, juicy burger, fresh because of the lettuce and the cucumber. Yes, it's actually pretty good. And fresh tomato, onions, classic. That was us in Rome, and there is a lot more to come because we have a couple more places in Italy to visit. Let's see what they have to offer for us. See you!